And we are on.
All right,
And
hello.
hi, this is Tech Talks 9, I believe. I am Victor, this is Julie, and we are gonna have a fast one today.
It's very short.
But Julie did want to get some things off her chest.
So I really like a lot of things about Google Photos, but I do have a few things that I would change if I could. I want to know why doesn't Google Photos let me put my albums into folders? That would be kind of nice because it'll make automatic folders or offer to. The Google Assistant will make these folders for like a trip I took or for a certain day if I went and hung out with my family and took a bunch of photos. But I'd also like to be able to put those albums into folders. And then another thing, at least make them easier to combine. I'd say, like, if you have albums, be able to combine them, because I make a lot of accidental albums and it's really difficult to add photos to an album. At least I find it really difficult. You have to like go into the album and then you have to click the plus, and you should just be able to select a bunch of photos, and then there should be from the drop down like
You can
add to album.
Yeah, you can from your main folder, main photos, go to album or add it to albums. I oftentimes accident. The thing is, they have two different buttons. They have one to add to an album and another one that creates a new album automatically. And the one, it just has like a little, I think like a little cloud with a plus, and you just automatically assume that is adding, not necessarily creating. Here, where's my phone?
Yeah, show me on your phone what you mean, because I have so many albums they're just accidental albums. I was trying to add a few photos to an existing album, and I just could not do it. And then I can't combine them either. I can't combine existing albums if I make an accidental album that has like a whole bunch of pictures that I've kind of gone through, sorted, picked the ones I wanted to put in this particular album, but now I can't take that work and just move it. They want me to either re-go through it, delete the thing.
Okay, so
I don't know why.
The way it works is this is my main photos.
Okay.
Right, and then I'll just show. This is the main folder of photos, and then when you go to add, like you're just picking photos that you want to add, and you go to the plus button here. Here it has all the create options. So first, let me just go back. So you had the plus button at the very top.
Let me try
there.
this.
Right next to the share. And then it comes up with a list of all the things. Those are all create first. So it's going to have you create album.
Plus, it's the cryptic signs. This is not the first time I've not been able to find things, because instead of words, they use pictures, these hieroglyphics, modern day hieroglyphics.
And then underneath it has the recent albums and then all your other albums.
Well, thank you for showing me that.
So you can add them from anywhere.
That is great to know it exists. Maybe the other thing I have to rant about is also, no, maybe probably not. Let me.
Well, the folders, you can't do anything
you
about
can't.
that.
Can you combine albums? I'd like to be able to do that.
Let me check. I don't know.
Now that I know how to do that part, though, hopefully.
We go to albums. Yep.
Let you get there. Oh, and the other one is about Google Video Editor. I really like the way the format looks, how it's sort of like a list format. It's pretty easy. It seems to even do on your phone. But I've started to do it a few times, and then I never carry through because it either seems to glitch before the end or the app crashes.
Yeah, so from the album itself, it doesn't look like you can add another album. And I don't think you can swap albums, add albums together. So that would be efficient if you could.
It would be nice. Thank you for showing me at least how to add a group from your main photos folder. And I was just saying about the Google Video Editor, it really looks good and it seems promising for a layout to make a video, at least for someone who processes things the way I do, like that. is efficient, but it never seems to work to get through. And I mean, there was one time I spent so long trying to put this video together, and then I like got to the last part and I clicked the button and nothing happened. And I clicked and I clicked and I clicked and I couldn't get anything. It was just over.
Yeah, I think I don't know much about the Google Video Editor because I don't really use it. So
I might be calling it the wrong thing too.
Whatever it's built into the Google Photos.
It is,
though.
yeah.
So I don't know much about it. I've never tried it myself, but
yeah.
it sounds like there might be some sort of processing problem with it.
Maybe someday, though.
Maybe. How long have you tried making one that's just like 2 or 3 videos short, or like a video that you're just editing?
Not really just for the sake of throwing it away. So like if I could organize my albums better, if I could create folders to put my albums in, all these things would streamline the whole thing and make it even easier to make a video. But at this point, it's like, it's so hard, it's laborious just to find the clips you want to put in a video, and I'm spending so much time doing that, and then I get about to where I want and it just doesn't progress.
Yeah, I think now like the operations that they have, it's supposed to be very simplified, that the way they have it set up. So if you're creating an album, you're just creating an album of photos that you want in that album. And then so let's say for you want to make a video, just create an album with just the clips that you want in the video, and then use that album as the...
And now I know a little easier how to create an album. I used to find it such a pain in the butt. But and I've probably seen it before, but I'm sure I have. In my memory. And then I don't do well with the pictures. I do kind of miss when we used words more to label things.
Unfortunately, with touchscreens and 5.5-inch screen, they
moving away from that.
Yeah, the symbols have been the way to go for communication. And but that's it for today. Not a lot of news, mostly because we've been avoiding the internet as Avengers is.
Endgame.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Horrific. So tomorrow we'll be cutting that out of the way and not having to worry about spoilers anymore. One last thing though. Somebody was having fun, still is having fun apparently, with Wikipedia.
Oh yeah.
And they renamed, or they added two legs to the horses. And so now if you do the Google search for it, horses.
And it's funny though, I had this talk with my students recently, well, one student in particular, that she just assumes, she's a child, she assumes everything on the internet is true, that some smart intelligence created the internet. And so I was having to explain to her, things on the internet are just things other humans are saying. It's no more reliable than listening to one of your classmates, the other students in your class. And it's kind of amazing that people will believe it. And Wikipedia is one of those things you have to be careful, because anyone can edit most of their pages. Yeah.
So right now, horses have 6 legs. That's what the internet says, our Wikipedia.
On that note,
have a great one, everyone. And we'll see you next week. What?
Oh, fake news, I said.